Mara proposes the R2P and says that that does not require the sanction of the UN, or the Security Council at least. And perhaps that may well be true. The inclination to defer to the UN or to the Security Council, however, is part of really what the politics of the moment are. So the question is what case you can make in order to encourage people to say, we're not going to pay any attention to the Security Council. The second thing is, with regard to Libya, was Nasser Khader's observation that the public was for an intervention in Libya, but strangely enough, is not for one in Syria, even though the number of casualties and murdered people is much smaller. It was much smaller in Libya than it is already in Syria. And even, one should observe about this now, the statistics now that were recited, approximately 25,000 dead. 5,000 of those people died in this month or last month in August. So the rate is accelerating, and at that rate, 60,000 people, an additional 60,000 people will be dead by the time we're back to next September. The thing is about if one looks at the Libyan situation, I wouldn't say that there was a huge clamoring, a public clamoring for an intervention. There were people who supported it. There wasn't a big public clamor in this country, and as you know, the administration was initially extremely reluctant to follow suit. What happened in that case was that the British and French said they were going to go ahead, and the Danish, and intervene. And that essentially dragged the United States in with the results that we know. The question in this circumstances, and just politically speaking, I'm not talking now about principles, Mara, is there someone willing to take the lead? Because that, it seems to me, is what it would take for an intervention. One obvious possibility is Turkey.